Hello everybody, I'm PKR and we are back in Tech Overload 2 on the TechnoCraft server with my good buddy Hotshot.
Hey everybody, what's up?
And when we last left off, we finished the ME system. It's not really an ME system because there's no storage, but that's not the point of it. The point of it is to read items in barrels and chests and such, and then be able to use a crafting monitor and auto-craft with it. It's not for storage at all, it's just to read storage items. But the real item that we're going to use for sorting everything is logistics pipes. And if you don't know what logistics pipes is, it's an add-on for BuildCraft that adds a lot of pipes that do quite a few things, like sorting. You want something, you send a request and it gives you it. You can even craft, and there's a wireless order system for you to get it. Items that you want. First we'll need a power junction because you do have to power this. Luckily it works off of RF, EU, MJs, really everything, or at least the biggest stuff. And we will need a soldering station for later. This doesn't require power, so just plop it anywhere. Right here is good. And this interface may look a little weird, but it looks weird. But when you actually look at a recipe to use in it, it kind of makes sense. Like, well, nah, we're not going to make this the request table. That's what we have the ME system for. What we will need are an absolute and shit ton of these basic logistics pipes. And since we need one per storage unit, well, between just one per one or two barrels or storage units, we're going to need an absolute shit ton. And as you can see, there's two recipes among the 135 other recipes to turn other pipes into it. You have a choice of either doing the BuildCraft version. Oh, okay, you can use a gold gear from thermal expansion. That would have been nice to know. Or you can use the golden chipset, and I already made the golden chipsets right here. And as you can see, there was a laser system right here, but I put it in the machines building because this whole building is only meant for sorting and processing of materials. Like, I have just an absolute mess of items. Like the enrichment chamber, basic factory, which is for smelting, macerator, electric furnace, and of course pulverizer and redstone furnace. But anyway, what do we need for the logistics pipe? Diamond transport pipes. Oh, we have diamonds. So we'll need some glass. Two diamonds and glass give you 8 pipes, which is great. Cobblestone transport. Oh. Okay. Energy condenser is so nice. Let's just make 8. Redstone torch. 1 wood right there. Some oak. Turn that into sticks. and get the bounty from the quarry. Stone torch. And there's a half stack of these. Now the way these work, put them down, and you can still use regular BuildCraft pipes with these, so that you don't have to run these the entire length, because that's horribly expensive. But as you can tell, this actually has an interface, but right clicking does nothing, left clicking will break it. Not permanently, but you need to use a wrench. Either the crescent hammer, not the IC2 wrench, right? No, not IC2 wrench. Crescent hammer, BuildCraft hammer, wrench, whatever. And you can put in the items. I think there's 10 spaces here. I've never counted. Probably 9. You can do default route, requested items. And unfortunately, since it is BuildCraft pipe based, you still need to pump into these pipes using some kind of like gate or engine. But let's like remove that. Notice that how that one's just red. Then I connect it to this and it turns all nice and green. That's because it has power. I'm going to disconnect that one and make some gold pipes. Let's do 8. And there's a half stack of those. And it still connects. Alright. And so that you don't have to watch me completely customize the sorting system for every single barrel, I'm going to do that off the clock. There are other ways for you to do the power to this, like the power providers. Pretty sure there's a solar panel of some type. It's not really important. Fuzzy crafting table, never used it. Logistics crafting table. This is how you auto craft in this mod. You have I forget which one. You have one of these pipes and go onto this. When you ask for something to craft from the quest table or the quest pipe, it puts the items in there, crafts it, and then automatically pulls it out so that you don't have to pump it out. And it's one step saved there. And let me get a couple of these barrels set up with this system so that you don't have to watch me do it, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back after that short little break to set this up. And as you can see, things are going in the barrels as I wanted. Unfortunately, I did have to make some pipe plugs. These are just little things you put on the sides of pipes so that they don't connect to each other, because if you've ever seen BuildCraft, they love making infinite loops inside of pipes, whether it's energy pipes or item pipes, and that tends to lag the server, and nothing good comes from that. I can see through an Abuela.
What?
And this is pretty much how you pump into the system. Just have a wooden pipe, some kind of item, you're in front of the wooden pipe. I have a gate, basic gate that does Antarctic pulses. Apparently there's no recipe for it itself, so ended up making this and whatever. Do I have anything I can put in there? Ooh. And watch the magic begin. They pump out of it, and boom, they're gone. They go right up there and into the thing. I'm gonna kill you.
I got attacked.
But yeah, besides these and basic logistics pipes, what you will need is a wooden pipe to pump into the system and some kind of regular transport pipe. I'm doing golden because it's super quick and I hate waiting. So that is part 1, and right here is part 2. That's to actually put the items in the chest. This is to actually read the items. And in the next episode, we'll most likely build some storage buses so we can read the items in the chests, barrels, whatever, and finally start auto crafting. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.